Assalamualaikum everyone. Okay, in this video we will continue with the integration of trigonometric functions for case 2. Okay, here we have case 2 is the power of cosine is odd. Okay, for the power of cosine is odd, we will solve by using SIS method, which is similar as in your first case 1. Alright, so here we have 3 steps. The first one you will split, and then second one you will use identity, and the third one it will be the substitution. Alright, what will be the things that you need to split? Okay, so the things that we need to split in the first step is from cos of mx, you will split until you will get in the form of cos m minus 1 x times cos x. Okay, and then secondly, for identity, we will use the identity for cos square x. So the formula is cos square x equals to 1 minus sine square x. And then the third step we will use for substitution method. We will have we will let u equals to the opposite of the case here. Okay, that is let u equals to sine x. Okay, so when you differentiate, you will get it is du dx equals to cos x, and when you write your dx as the subject, it will be du over cos x. Okay, if you notice here, this one you will get your dx as du over cos x. Okay, and it will be similar with the things that you have split in the first step here. Okay, alright. Okay, let's continue with the first example. We have here the integration of sine square x cos x dx. Okay, as I have mentioned in the previous topic, okay, we will solve the integration for trigonometric function according to the priority of the cases listed for the trigonometric function. Okay, that is, firstly we will check for the case 1 where the power of sine, is it odd or even? So in this case the power of sine is not odd. Then we will continue with the next case. For case 2, we will identify the power of cos. So the power of cos here is the power of 1, right? Which means the power of 1 here, the power of cosine here is odd. Alright, that is for case 2. Okay, so for case 2, we will use SIS, split identity and substitution. Alright, remember the steps here, the steps that you have here is actually the guideline. It is just a guide for you to solve this kind of question. But it is not necessary to have each of this step in your solution. Okay, for example here, firstly you need to split. Okay, but the problem here, you only have cos x. That means, here you have already split your cos x at the back. Alright, so we just skip the first step and continue with the second step. Okay, so for second step, so I just put here, we can skip step 1. Alright, okay, continue. Next step is for step 2, we will use identity of cos square. Alright, so is there any cos square here? No, you don't have any cos square in your function. Alright, then that means you have to skip step 2. Alright, since you don't have any cos square. And the third step is you need to use the substitution. Okay, so for the substitution, we will use u equals to sine x. So we just write let u equals to sine x and then du dx equals to cos x, and you will get your dx is du over cos x. Alright, now when you substitute in your question, you will get it is the integration of, where is your sine? Here is your sine. Okay, so now you will have the integration of u square times cos x, and your dx is du over cos x. Okay, so now we can cancel off the cos and you can integrate as usual. You will get it is u power 3 over 3 plus c, and lastly your answer will be, so sine cubic x over 3 plus c. So this is your final answer. Okay, so remember for these 3 steps, okay, it is not necessary for you to use all these 3 steps. It depends on your question. Okay class? Okay guys, now let's proceed with the second example. We have here the integration of cos cube 2x sine square 2x dx. So again, if you have the integration for trigonometric functions, we will solve the integration according to the priority of your cases. So firstly, if you check for case 1, so we need to identify the power of your sine. So in this case, the power of your sine is not odd, or it is even. Okay, so it is not for case 1. Then continue for case 2, we have to identify the power of your cosine. So in this case, the power of your cosine is odd. Okay, so look at here, the power of your cosine is odd. So power of cos odd. Then we say that it is in case 2 where we can solve by using SIS. Alright, so firstly, we will start with a split. Okay, so the first step is we will split. Okay, to split this function, okay, we will write cos 2x dx at the back. Okay, look at here. If you have the angle is other than x, okay, that is, let's see for example this one you have 2x, then please use the given angle. Alright, so we will split cos 2x. Alright, then the remaining function, it will be cos square 2x and sine square 2x. Okay, you can also put bracket if you want it. Okay, then continue. Next we will use identity. Okay, remember in this case the identity that we will use is for cos square x, where we will modify into 1 minus sine square 2x. So in this case we have it is 2x because the angle given in the original questions is 2x. Okay, so where is your identity? Here. Okay, we will just modify the identity for cos square 2x. Okay, alright. Continue next, we will have here is the integration of 1 minus sine square 2x, and then we have sine square 2x, and we have cos 2x dx. Okay, so we have done the second step. Then we will continue with the third step. So our third step is we will use the substitution. Okay, so in this step, your substitution let u will be equals to, so the opposite of the case we have here is case of power of cosine is odd. So the opposite we will use u is sine of 2x. Okay, please remember, please use the original angle given in the questions. Alright, so we have here du dx will be, so your du dx will be cos 2x times 2. Okay, and when you write your dx as the subject, you will get it is du divided by 2 cos 2x. Okay class? Alright, now let's continue. Next step we'll have here, it is the integration of, so where is your sine? Here we have the sine of 2x. Okay, So now it will be the integration of 1 minus u square times, and you have another sign here, sine 2x, okay, times u square, okay, and then we have cos 2x, and don't forget, please substitute your dx. It will be du over 2 cos 2x. Okay, so next we will cancel off your cos 2x. Okay, so what will be your next step? Yes, the next step is we will expand the bracket. Alright, now we will have here, it is 1 over 2, okay, integration of, and when you expand, you will get it is u squared minus u power 4 du. And now you can integrate as usual, okay, it will be 1 over 2, and then u power 3 over 3 minus u to the power of 5 over 5 plus c. Okay, lastly, don't forget to replace your u with sine 2x here. Okay, so now your final answer will be 1 over 6. So we just expand the number or the constant. So 1 over 6 sine cubic 2x minus 1 over 10 sine to the power of 5 2x plus c. Okay, so this is your final answer. Alright, thank you everyone.